Hello everybody. I'm going to do a review on Simpsons. Basically, kind of sort of the new ones, but also the older ones as well. And I want to start off by saying that I used to love the Simpsons. I used to love them a lot. And then as they, got more famous and they started making new ones, I didn't really like it as much anymore. They had really lost what made them funny. And I would say if they'd stopped making, you know, just stop making them, I think they'd be known as legends. Right now, they're just known as the TV show that's on. That's what most of most of the people I know see them as. And not many people watch it as much as they used to. And even so, they're more from this generation and they didn't watch the old ones, so they wouldn't quite understand why it's not as good. I want to do a review on the characters because I have a strong opinion on one of them and I'd love to get that across. My first opinion basically is on Homer. I, in all honesty, think Homer is pretty cool. But I hate the fact that he's always doing something wrong. I mean, in cartoons and in TV shows, it's always the husband doing something wrong, and they make such a big deal about it. But when the wife does something wrong, they barely even they barely even talk about it. I mean, they do it, but they just don't talk about it that much, and it really pisses me off. And it just makes no sense to me. I mean, what's the point of that? I mean, both both the people in the relationship make mistakes. And if you're going to stress the point on the guy, then why don't you just stress the point on the girl too? It makes more sense to me doing that. And I'm that type of girl that's going to forget anniversary dates, forget birthdays, I forget my own. It's normal. Okay, and I think Homer is one of those lovable characters. Again, he has changed into being something a bit more stupider, but still caring. I don't know if it's exactly the same caring as he used to have, but he's still a pretty cool guy. Next is Marge. I don't have much of an opinion on her, except she's become more whiny. When they started, she was just basically about whining. Basically just, about being that naggy voice, that sense of righteousness in the family, but also with a little streak that you wouldn't expect from her. But now, I don't know. I really don't like her much at all. I never really had much of an opinion on her, and I find her really judgmental. I find it annoying. Alright, next one, getting closer to one of the ones I've wanted to do, is Bart. See, I know someone exactly like him, so it makes it so much easier to do this. I find Bart mischievous, of course, but I don't know, the characters have changed so much, from Bart being that little rascally boy who used to, do things and get in trouble, to all of a sudden this naughty brat kid that's, hasn't aged, but is now into stuff like girls and all that sort of stuff, and it's like, it's not the same. I don't know, it gets to me sometimes, and I watch the new episodes and I go, I miss them. I really do, and it's not right to me. I mean, I used to miss Bart's silly catchphrase. I mean, yeah, he still says it, but it's not the same. He never actually says it like he used to, and it's not as fun anymore. It's just messed up to me. Now, the one person I wanted to review, and why, you'll hear. Lisa Simpson. God, I hate her. I hated her in the old ones, and I hate her in the new ones even more. Why? She takes things for granted, though she acts as though she cares for others. And yeah, she does that every so often, but when something doesn't go her way, she gets upset. Like, one episode that I have, one in particular that got me thinking like this, was when they were, this is one of the new ones. Bart and Homer had, got invited to go to somewhere with, Krusty, basically, and to, work with him and stuff like that. And it was a free trip and everything like that. But then Lisa just sits there going, oh, but I wanted to go there. It's not fair. But I wanted to travel there. And there's me sitting there watching the episode saying, honey, I have never been on a plane before. I have never really traveled outside the state unless it was a school thing, and that was only one time, and that was probably the worst trip of my life. Even so, you have no right to bitch. Literally, you've been around the world heaps of times. You've been to the places I've dreamed of going and will probably never have the chance to because I have money issues in that sense. And you have everything you want. Literally, you have... What?
Are you talking about Lisa?
Yes.
She's a bitch.
I know. I hate her. And, oh my gosh. She just pisses me off. She has music lessons, which I had to give up. It's like, she has such a good life compared to most people. It's just so annoying. I mean, yeah, she says she's a social outcast. And yet there she is in most episodes talking to people and hanging out with them. And they don't mainly stress that point either. I mean, they only stress that in a few episodes. And in that one episode, she decided to randomly lie to everyone about how cool she was by making her own account and pretending to be someone else. That's just sick. Who would... Oh, I mean, yeah, I understand. I mean, she's not exactly bullied or anything like that. I mean, yeah, people don't think she's that cool or anything like that, but girl, you, you have everything. Literally, you have a whole ton of money, and you do nothing for it. You literally just get it given to you whenever you want. You got parents that completely, absolutely love you and will do anything for you, and you You've been around the world. You've seen places. You've done things. You literally have done almost everything that this half the world can't do already, and people are in poverty for. And just because you can't go to one place, you throw a little hissy fit. That's it. Oh, I hate her. I really do. And then also she gets to go to an arts camp. Are you serious? I mean, you all of a sudden you start complaining, and the next second you get to go somewhere you really want. Are you kidding me? That is so wrong. I mean, that's like teaching a child that, hey, you know what? It doesn't matter whether you didn't get that thing. It's okay. You can just whine about it. I'll get you something else. Something else you would really want. That's basically what they were teaching you in that episode. And they get to go anywhere. Literally, Bart and Lisa do anything they want, whenever they want. Even if they're escaping and doing something, they barely get caught for it. And then when they do, there's barely any punishment. Really, barely any punishment. I mean, yeah, you're grounded. Oh, that is such a big deal. I mean, I have been grounded, and in all honesty, I like it. It gives me time to think. It gives me time to do stuff that I haven't done in a while. It really actually helps me more than people expect. It's not a punishment to me. It's actually really good. And that's why I'm no longer grounded anymore, because I love it too much to be grounded. And so, yeah. It's so stupid that she would... Oh, I don't know. I just hate those people like that. That she says that she cares about, the environment and then all that sort of stuff, but then gets all get a little bitchy just because she can't go on a damn trip, which her brother and her father are getting paid to go to. It's not like they're doing a job. It's not like they're going there just for fun. They literally have a job to do. They're not... Oh my god. And she never appreciates Homer. Literally, I mean, there are a few episodes where she literally, it's about her and Homer and then in the end she loves each other. Then the next day it's just like, oh, I hate you, Dad, you never do anything good for me. And then, same with the mum. Oh, yeah,
Daniela,
yeah.
I'm this one episode where she didn't want to turn out like Marge.
Yeah. That she was it turning out like Marge or turning out like Homer?
Turning out like Marge.
Oh really?
Uh-huh.
I don't remember that one. I remember
It's
the
a new
Homer one.
episode.
Oh, alright, well, apparently there's a new episode where Lisa doesn't want to be like Marge, and I don't know. I mean, she's a dramatic, over-the-top queen, and it pisses me off. You're 8 years old, and you're already, stressing at the fact that you could end up like your father. And you know what? If you've got good grades, if you're doing things right, it doesn't matter if you have a couple bad days or a couple bad weeks, it will get better. It's how it works. But no, she has to make a big deal about it and, stress the fact that, oh my god, I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to, stop everything now because I could turn out like my dad. There is no point living life anymore because of that. How could you? How dare you? I mean, you're literally ashamed. You're basically saying you're ashamed of your dad and that you're ashamed to even live with him. He's not that bad of a guy. I mean, yeah, he has his personality things. He does what he wants. He works. Though he's lazy on the job. Yeah, don't laugh at me. I'm giving my opinion. You wanted this video.
Well, that's true, but come on, that's a bit agree with it.
I don't even know if I can hear you, but you know what? No, don't worry about it. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, she really just gets on my nerves. And then, oh my god. Sorry, whenever someone brings up, I mean, I remember one time my friend, they brought up something about Lisa saying that they felt sorry for her because she was stuck with that family. I wasn't very happy that they said that because I don't feel sorry for her. She is a very lucky person for, her family to be so open-minded. The fact that she's a Buddhist, that she's, a vegetarian, that her mother is willing to actually cook her dishes that aren't made of meat, while she has to cook an extra set of dishes for the rest of the family. That is really good, and yet she doesn't still appreciate that. She lets it go anyway. And then, like Homer, he takes her everywhere she wants to go, even if he doesn't like it, and yet she still complains to the fact that he doesn't want to go there, and yet what does he do? He goes there anyway. And then he basically saves her life half the time, and just because she's smart, I mean, she is so up herself too. It's unbelievable. Like, she literally, no matter what, this is why people don't always have friends, is when you're fully up yourself, and when you say to everyone that you think you're smarter than everyone else, they hate it. No one likes that. Am I right, Kyle?
Yes, trust in this.
I don't even think anyone can see you, man.
Why?
Where are you going? No, no one can see. You're in the dark. Yeah, I'll call you back later. Just, I don't know. I can understand why she doesn't have friends. Just saying. Because
I think she does have some friends.
she does, though. That's what I'm saying. Only a few episodes where they're trying to stress the point that she doesn't have friends is that when she doesn't. But then other episodes, they don't do that. They just let it go. It makes no sense to me. But, anyway. Yeah. Lisa Simpson. The one character I hate with all my might. And will still hate for the rest of the show series as it continues. And she's not little Miss Goody Two-Shoes. In my eyes, she's little Miss Bitchy who only wants it her own way when it doesn't happen. Let's just say she's not a fun person to be around. She doesn't understand what it's like to what it's like to have been rejected. Though it's happened so many times, she still complains about it. She still whines and complains even though she gets what she wants afterwards. It's not how life works, but you know what? It's a cartoon. I digress, though it really pisses me off. Now, Maggie Simpson. I think she's adorable. And I hope that she does grow up, in all honesty, in the series. I wish everyone did grow up, so that way it meant more. And all that sort of stuff. Now, my review on the show. I'm not going to do other characters, because I don't want to ruin my phone. the show itself, it is funny. I gotta admit, there are points in time where I actually do laugh at jokes. In the older ones, though, in the newer ones, I don't laugh as much anymore. I don't know why. I mean, I'm a big fan of Family Guy. I gotta admit.
Woo!
Yes.
Family Guy! Woo!
I am a big fan of Family Guy. It's amazing. I love Seth MacFarlane.
Woo!
He's really
Seth
inte-
MacFarlane!
he's really intelligent, and that would be one person I would want to meet in my life. But they're doing it right. Basically, they're doing Family Guy right, changing it from their old ones, going to something new. They're doing it right. Simpsons, you were fine before. You didn't need to change. I mean, yeah, animation style can change. Changing the characters' personalities a little bit, not a very good idea, but you know, people need to evolve. If you're going to evolve a character, you need to involve their age. I mean, people change as they get older, and you're just showing them as the same. It's not right, you know. I mean, with you always say, oh, you know, it's their birthday episode or something like that. Or in Family Guy, for instance, Meg literally turns 18. She literally is 18 years old. And they prove that as well by Quagmire trying to hit on her all the time. Like, the whole episode is based on Quagmire trying to hit on an 18-year-old Meg. And you could tell the differences in her age. And, and in all honesty, I literally prefer that over The Simpsons any day. Family Guy beats it hands down for me, but that's my opinion. And you have, say, I don't know, Simpsons to me just, it ruined itself. I mean, yeah, Futurama, I never really liked it. Shut up, it's my opinion video.
No, I'm saying Futurama sucks.
Futurama isn't funny to me. It's just a random thing that someone, to me, it's a random thing someone did last minute and basically just put it out on TV. I mean, I understand why people find it funny.
Well,
I get it because the characters are different, they're weird, and they're futuristic, and you don't see that on TV usually, yeah, but in all honesty, it doesn't do anything for me. Yeah.
some of the new episodes are funny on Comedy Central.
Can you see yourself?
I can a little on Comedy Central.
Can you
but-
now?
Yeah, on Comedy Central, but nah, it just doesn't work for me.
Yeah, we have some strange tastes, as you could say. Um, I have only just started getting into South Park.
Woo!
I know this
One
is
of
meant
the
to be a
best
Simpsons
shows
review, but I
ever!
might as well just add in other shows while I'm at it.
Yes,
Yes.
South Park delivers.
And yeah, I find South Park disgusting and
Boo.
vile in most episodes.
It's true, but still, boo.
It's true, yes, but other than that, I actually find it really interesting.
Yeah.
I actually really enjoy it because it's like a different way of showing how you know people think, and I love that because
Actually, the 4-year-olds thinking.
they're not poor.
Well, no. Fourth grade.
They're fourth grade kids, yeah, basically 10-year-olds or something like that.
Something like that.
It's basically showing how they think, and actually, in a way, how they think I kind of agree with. I mean, if like this one episode where they're asked, like, there's a priest, and all the parents think that this priest is Catholic priest is molesting their children. So they get a lady to ask them, has the Catholic priest put anything up your ass? And the kids straight away start asking questions. Because it's true, kids always ask questions. You ask them something, they're going to start asking themselves, what do you mean? Why is this happening? Blah, 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 blah. They're kids, they're going to ask questions. And they're going to come up with the strangest answers. If you don't answer them, they're going to come up with it. It's how it goes. They're going to use their imaginations. And I love anime, so their anime episodes, I love them. And what they did with the Pokemon thing was really true. Yeah, what they did with Pokemon, it's true. It was addictive. It's an addictive thing. I don't like Eric Cartman.
Dude, he's evil. You're supposed to be like that.
I don't care. I just don't like him. In fact, I find most of the characters kind of annoying. But I go past that. I love... Oh, not Kyle.
Boo!
I love... What's his name? Kenny. I like Kenny.
Because
he can't talk. And he's just... This character, he does show emotion, but just not through talking. And in a way I like that because most of the characters just nag.
He dies all the time.
He dies all the time as well, which is I find just really weird. I like Butters. I think he's cool. The girls, the girls, I really hate the girls. The girls are terrible. I mean, literally, I hate Wendy. I hate most of the girl characters in the show. In fact, they're not even that much. They're not even put out that much. But when they are, yeah, when they are, they're just not that good, you know. And I don't know. It's your opinion. So I'm gonna end this video here because it's over. Yes, I'm ending it here because that's it. I can do another one later.
Yeah, do one.
Okay. If I have enough room on my phone, Kyle. Jesus. Alright, well, that was basically kind of my review on The Simpsons. Like, comment, subscribe, and, you know, just tell us what you think. And if you want any other reviews on anything like that, let us know in the comments below. Okay, thank you. Bye.